Hey, click this button over here. Let me set it down there for you. Yeah, it's right there. Do me a favor, click that button and subscribe. Hey, look, I got a Finch. I got me a new Finch. I searched the world over. Yeah, this is a Flint lava flow Kieranite 154 cm. I don't know what Kieranite is. It's a fancy word for epoxy, I think, some kind of resin. Look at this Flint, man. Come on. I had to get it. I mean, I'm powerless. It's got the glow logo. Put a light on that, stick it in the dark. Hand finished stainless bolsters, titanium pocket clip. These things work really well. Great tension. Stainless steel liners. They only put the hand finish on the show sides and the outsides. It's got a polished finish on them liners. Let's get that blade out. Look at this thing, man. Come on. I mean, it's not a compound grind, but boy, you wouldn't know it to look at it. And yeah, it didn't come with no stickers, none, just a knife in a box. I feel ripped off. I didn't get the Band-Aid. Come on, man. Look at the blade center on this thing. Typical Finch action. Super smooth. Same ergonomics. I mean, a lot of these Finch knives are about the same size, so they'll tuck into the hand the same. This one's a favorite of mine, though, because this narrow to thick. So when I squeeze that hard, it pushes me up against this jimping on the flipper tab, and I like that. Makes me feel like a really confident grip. Golly, look at this blade on this thing. Just gorgeous. 154 cm. Runs really well, but it's for my personal collection, so I'm gonna rip into it real quick. Let's take a look. I'm gonna check it in proper. Make sure it's clean in here. Make sure it's lubed properly. Got T8s on that, and then T8s on the pocket clip. I'm gonna pull that because I'm gonna pull these scales. And that one needed to come for me to get that off. Yeah, and so I'm glad I took it apart because it's basically got old funky dirty grease in there. I mean, it ran like the wind. Yep, gonna ride like the wind. It was definitely doing that, but it's dirty in here. Needs a rub down, rub a dub. All right, well, let's get it done. Come on, man. I got to prolong this thing. We can get to it. Do it. Do it. Do it to it. There we go. A little ethanol. It will clear whatever ails you. Nah, probably not. But it'll get rid of this junk on a blade. I'll tell you what, nothing truly cleans them up like a hot dunk and an ultrasonic. Yeah. Look at that down in there. That's disgusting. Gonna make me disinfect my hands. Gonna have to clean myself up after this one. Yuck. Yeah, the action was really good, so I don't need to do anything to it. It does have that hand finish on the inside. Yep, just not on the outer edges. Beautiful little finish on there. Nice. Let's get this side cleaned up. It's not quite as bad in where the stop pin is running. It's got internal stop pins. Purdy. Let's get the little pieces. Yeah, I've mentioned this a bunch. You know, you get these bearings, and sometimes you get these little ones, and you think, man, they can't be very good. But I tell you what history tells me is these little ones will run every bit as good as a big one. Yep. I don't sweat it no more. When I see little ones, I start thinking, man, it's a cheap made knife. It's not going to run very good, you know. And in fact, it doesn't have anything to do with how the action's going to run. Because some of my best running knives are on these tiny, tiny little bearings like that. Now, could you put something like that in an extra large knife? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe they're just not beefy enough to manage, the extra weight or pressure or whatever. But yeah, in a smaller, I don't know, semi gentleman carry like this. Yeah. All right, let's get it back together. It's got a captured pivot that faces opposite of most other knives. It goes forward versus facing to the butt of the knife. A little bit of some lightweight oily. Ditto. And we put a little dab in the track where the detent ball is going to run. Okay. You can see we twisted a little bit. Here we go. I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, it went from awesome to wicked. Oh, is that smooth and wonderful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all right. Well, let's get rid of the screwdriver. Screwdriver and cap. Let's talk about this action. Let's talk about love or knife action. It's a really tiny little flipper tab. It's got some jimping on it. It's not like razor sharp, but man, is that put together well. That is so snappy. I'm going to try to fail it. Yeah, there's no way. It's got a great detent, so when it breaks, it slings itself open. Oh my goodness, is that good? Whew, yeah, let's see. Access to the lock bar. So this is knocked out just enough so that if I run my thumb across there, I'm getting onto the lock bar here. And the lock bar is about 50% locked up there. You see it? And so my thumb comes in, super easy to get that out of the way. It's fairly early to break the detent. So there I've touched it, there I've broke it. So another wonderful feature of this knife, breaking that detent so early. So from there, I can just kind of coax gravity to take that thing home. Wow, is that good? I mean, it's a A to an A plus. This one's really that good. It's so nice. Yep. Ergonomics, yeah, wonderful grip. I love how this fattens out in the back of my hand. Nice platform for the thumb. The fit and finish is so wonderful on this. So very comfortable. As far as grips go, not so confident, very confident. I mean, this thing's got me locked in and it's rising well over a confident grip, headed towards very confident. I am dug in really well here. And so doing this would be really simple. and very confident in this knife. Reverse grip, my thumb rolls over that curve right there. Is this a good grip? Yeah, wonderful. And is it going to give me this? Yeah, it'll let me get here. I can get here. That's kind of digging into my palm. I feel pretty good about it. And my thumb does ride over the butt of the knife. So yeah, this is good. I could definitely get here with this knife. Nice. Man, let's check pocket clip. Pocket clip. I need to fold these shorts, boy. They are not cooperating. But for now, let's just run it. Yeah, what a neat little look. That red resin, pretty cool. It's got that stonewash satin finish titanium pocket clip. It's a good look in the pocket. Will it get the thick stuff? I think it will. Yep, look at that. And the grip on it here in this thick stuff, almost a dryer clip. That resin's really smooth, so it's hard to get a grip against that, but yeah, it's nice. Back pocket worthy, to me, is kind of small for a back pocket, but I would call this a medium to a large. Like, this is a bigger Finch. You know, some of their models are pretty small, and I would say not in the back pocket. This one could go there. Yeah, it's a little bigger. Easy one hand in, one hand out. Nice stuff. Safety, see if I can catch that blade, that tip. Nope, so the clip's good, tip's good. I can handle a knife any way I want, and I'm not going to catch the sharp part of this knife as long as it's closed. Speaking of closed, how well's that detent holding that shut? Nice little click. You hear it? Click. Yeah. Let's see if I can throw it out of there. Yeah, no chance. 50% behind that blade. There's no way I'm getting past that. So let's see. 154 cm. Okay. Well, I found its spot. Let's start with a strop. I'll do it live. We'll see if a couple of passes on a strop. I'm going to go high angle because I don't want to ghost up the finish on that blade. I just want to run that bevel down there, the sharpened edge. And all I'm trying to do is remove a burr, if there's a burr on it. I'm going to run it on the wood just in case there was something stubborn there. One more time each way. And then we'll try that same paper. Let's see. I mean, you saw. What did that take me? A couple seconds? Now, I'm not saying it's going to work, but let's see. Yep. Yeah, it had like a little burr or something on it. I don't know. It's okay by me. That's why I want to strop. I mean, it's not the only reason I strop my stuff after I sharpen them. But yeah, it's to take burrs off of knives, right? Even when I sharpen knives, they need a little strop. They could use a little strop, get that fine burr off of there. How much are these? I think most of these Finches, you can pretty much put them in the just over $125. Like, this one's probably in the $139 category, brand new. It would not surprise me in the least, though, if you found this Flint model and you weren't looking at $175 or so. It's a really nice Flint. Or, I'm sorry, it's definitely a really nice Flint, but it's a really nice Finch. It's a good representation of what they do. And, this special epoxy scale that they called lava flow Kieranite. I'm sure Kieranite is a special name for some epoxy with some kind of color infused into it. But yeah, it's just gorgeous. Really happy to have landed on it, added to my Finch collection. All right, well, that's it. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. And hey, if you got any questions or comments below, let me know.